Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Let's get right back into it. I just will again say, things have been a little crazy on my end. I'm juggling a lot of visual novel readings right now, as well as getting ready to move. So I've completely forgotten how I did Hammer's voice. So we're gonna see what comes out. Hmm. Hmm. At Subway, it was like I was just a cog in the machine, you know? If I did my job perfectly, I was invisible. Even though I was right there, people only noticed me when I was a problem. I think I know what you mean. I heard that tech jobs are supposed to pay, but they just stick me in a gray cubicle and assume I'll behave. I don't even see anyone else half the time, and when I do, it's people I can't really be open with. Bro, same. Like, I work overnight at a place, and even though there's like 60 employees in the building with me, I can go like a solid 2 to 4 hours, depending, without seeing another human being. Yikes! After a few months, it had me Googling office space depression. Did you know that the guy who invented cubicles envisioned them to be like the Swiss Army knife of desks? He called it Action Office. I'm serious. He had no idea that they'd be used to pack people into boxes for the sake of corporate efficiency. He died hating them. Happens every time. Profit is antisocial. What does that mean? Introverted? Nah, man. Profit is the destructive to the social good. Right, capitalism bad. I mean, basically. It's all a zero-sum game that teaches us that the only actions that exist are the ones that come at the cost of another person. It's no way to build community. There's such an obvious gap in the heart of it all that they even had to invent a mythical force that promises to make it all work. He's wiggling his fingers at me. The invisible hand of the market. Everyone acting selfishly inadvertently leads to the greater good. It's good, insane level of cognitive dissonance going on there. If you put 500 Trumps in a room, they aren't ever going to build a utopia. And he's the most selfish man on the planet. Shit's like Santa Claus, man. That's why they teach it to you when you're young. I chuckle. I see you're a true believer. Hell yeah, brother! That's why I volunteer in a soup kitchen 3 nights a week. I think that everyone should do community service, so long as it's something that services the community. Maybe virtue signaling is underrated, actually. With how hopeless things have felt for so long, I kind of forgot that there are people who just try and do some good in their own small ways. It's not like I can expect monumental change to come from one big possum, but maybe things would be different if everyone was more like him. Man, I'm in trouble. I think I'm really into this guy. It's definitely different than how I felt with Diesel. That had just been me nervously committing to some no-strings experimentation with a guy that I really wanted to see naked. I mean, could you really blame me? Hammer, though? I already miss him, if that makes sense. It's just like I'm already anticipating the ache I'll feel when we part ways, maybe forever, in a couple days. He's really fucking hot, sure. I'm not blind. But more importantly, he's so cool. He seems to have everything figured out, and he cares about people. I think he even cares about me. he was definitely looking out for me earlier with the cop. He's easy to talk to. I want to keep doing it. I want to share more meals with him. I want those long walks on the beach I've heard so much about. I want to bundle up with him and feel his warmth while we watch scary movies. Since we have 3 dogs back home and whatnot. Oh shit, what was he just talking about? Oh, I love dogs. Yeah, I always feel guilty going on trips since they get all anxious and shit. Owning pets is weird. They love you, but they spend their whole life locked in your house and depend on you for... Bye, Tinder! Sudden quick time event. Can I get another mule? Thank you. Damn, dude, I don't know your average, but are you sure you want more? Of course. Oh dear. That looks a little... Looks like you didn't quite do the eye correctly on this one. No big, but... He wraps a heavy arm tight around my shoulders. How else am I gonna work up the courage to beg a cute boy to let me smash his guts in? Oh no. Oh no. So of course I'm in his hotel room now. With some soju as encouragement, the space between us vanishes. We collide to vent all of the urges that we'd been suppressing in polite company. Hands dig under shirts to caress bellies, moans are swallowed. He grabs my ass, so I get a bit brave and... I don't know of a funny analog to this. Oh, damn. Hera knows what I found. He just chuckles and gently bites my ear. I, prepped. I just blurted it out. He just stares back at my sudden outburst. I feel like a jackass. My ass, I mean. You are so adorable. You put work in for little old me. He grabs my thighs, scoops me off the ground, and pins me against the wall. Let's see. So for Leo, I did backyard barbecue. For gainfully employed, I did nothing. Shoot, what do I do for this? So, alright, so you know the funny thing about bananas, right? Is they come in bunches. So, you know, sometimes when you're going through bananas, you end up having 2 bananas that have been on the, you know, and they're just kind of hanging there together. You know, and sometimes you get them in the shopping bag, so they're really, like, squished up together. Yeah. You must want it bad. Oh, wow, yes, please. In this moment, he can do whatever he wants to me. There's a lot of tongue swirling around. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I try to keep up. I can still taste the vodka and lime on his breath as he impatiently squeezes my ass. Urges spill over before long, and he's dumping me on the bed. I land on my back and marvel as he pulls a move where he grabs the back of his shirt collar and pulls everything off his top in one swift motion. He's incredible to behold. I feel like I'm gonna wake up at any moment and find out that hammer was never real. This guy feels impossible. He's built like Amicus, for Christ's sake. A body made entirely of thick, powerful shapes. Noting my expression, he flexes smugly. Like what you see, cutie? I nod dumbly, remembering to close my mouth. Okay, I'd have to zoom in a little bit on this one. not show that, but, you know. The bed creaks as he climbs over me. Oh my god, he's lifting my legs up. It's happening. I feel his huge frame pressed down on me. Heavy, but with lots of give. I spent years over obsessing art of guys getting manhandled by huge muscle gut werewolves while having zero frame of reference for what it would be like. It made me feel things, and sure, I've wondered whether any of that would translate over to the real thing. What if I'm not even actually into it? I had no idea what I was missing. I could cry. He's so warm. And even though I'm anticipating getting split in half, I feel so safe. I could stay here forever. I can feel his heartbeat between my legs. I don't know if I can handle all of it tonight, but I'm willing to die trying. Oh, you're so soft. Massive hands are stroking my chest. This is new. At first, I don't know how to process the idea that I'm being appreciated. I don't think much of my body, but he's clearly getting something out of it. Wait. Can I be hot? I wish I could see what he sees. Hammer engulfs me and squeezes me like a teddy bear, nuzzling into my chest. This isn't what I was expecting to happen tonight, but I'm certainly not going to complain about getting manhandled for a while. I didn't know that being restrained could be this comfortable. I should probably be relaxed right now, but this is also new to me. It's a bit overwhelming. I'm hyper aware of the motion of his breathing, with the way his weight shifts on top of me each time. I can hear my heart beating in my ears as I force myself to wait patiently for what comes next. But what comes next is just a deep rumble. He's snoring. Oh no! I'm with you. God damn it. We're not really sharing a tender moment together anymore, are we? He's out like a light. Man. It's selfish, I know, but I really wanted him to put it in me. Can't I just have this one? He is really cute like this, though. Damn, I want to keep him. He's certainly keeping me right now. I don't think I could move if I wanted to, so I guess I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I sigh. You know, the banana, when it's like that perfect point of half peeled, you know, and you're like, you got it in your hand and you're ready to go. Oh no, a protogen. Or a proto-vaporeon? I see you two had fun. Who is that? A protogen has seemingly materialized from nowhere behind Amber's blinding bulk. Hi. Don't scream. Sprocket. He introduces himself like this is all normal. He could probably see my... He could probably see the banana peel that I left on the counter, huh? Why does this keep happening to me? How am I supposed to have a normal conversation like I'm not pinned down like a sex doll right now? Nice to meet you, Sprocket. I'm Swift. Not right now, you're not. He's shaking my hand. I'm a missionary, and I'm shaking a strange man's hand. I'm losing my mind, and if this guy can tell at all, he sure doesn't show any sign of it. Charmed. He takes to unpacking his bag and generally busying himself with the hotel room. I don't want to be in this room. I don't want to be observed. I do not want this much eye contact, but I also can't let a long, awkward silence go unfilled. So I guess you're Hammer's roommate? He's laughing at me like a sentient emoji. Guess I've been waiting for that reaction since the moment he walked in. Sprocket walks right up and grabs Hammer's wrist, raising the possum's hand up alongside his own. No. We're married. Two rings mock me in the poor lighting of this borrowed bedroom. Been at it for almost a decade, and now with this big... for a decade from now with this big idiot. I feel it as he pats Hammer on his shoulder. Met him in middle school. He's married. Clearly you two get along. I feel sick. I need to get out of here now. This protogen is completely unfazed. We're going to Disney tomorrow. You should come. It'll be fun. You know, I was wondering what the ring was, because I noticed it, but I was like, oh, okay, you know, he's just got this cool, you know, punk thing going on, so whatever, but I'm so stupid. I spent all night evening fantasizing about dating this dude, and I don't even really know him. This was never gonna happen. How the hell did you miss a wedding ring for an entire day? You have to stop eating like this. It's spoiling my beloved mocha time. I'm a guy. You do realize that women wear wedding rings too, right? No, yes, I mean, I wasn't raised to watch out for wedding rings. I just kind of assumed that if anyone hits on me, they're also single. Not that anyone hits on me. Folks, fuck around, husband diddler. Oh, yeah, I'm with Osgood. Just gross. You don't get to call me that. We didn't even end up doing it. Which is killing me. I would have eaten them both alive and picked my teeth with their piercings. What? Back home, I sleep on a bed of wedding rings like a dragon sword. God damn, dude. Jeez Louise, man. I finally crack a smile. Oh my god. You don't believe me? I think that there's a limit to how much friction a single body can take in a lifetime, and with that kind of body count, the FBI would have found you by now. Well, at least you were safe, I guess. It gets worse. How? I just wanted to get out of there, but I was stuck under Hammer. I sigh. I needed his husband's help to roll him off of me. Blake is cackling. It's like one of those animal rescue videos! Help me, human! My head's stuck in this fishbowl! He definitely saw everything. Twice in one day, huh? What does that mean? I walked in on Swift using your thingy. Goody. What the hell, man? What? I thought we were sharing stories. About ourselves! Embarrass yourself! I was embarrassed. That's not what Close the door! No one was home! Wait. Back it up. My bulb? Uh-oh. I'm sorry, there was a hot guy and I've never done this before. I didn't know what to do. They're just staring at me. I am withering. I washed it. Another short pause. They finally crack laughing. Relax. I don't care. I'm just surprised. You won't even share a drink and nothing goes up my butt. I panicked, okay? I lay my head on the table and hide my face behind my folded arms. Just leave me here to die. Instead, I feel Blake slide right up next to me on the bench, right before they use my hand to unlock my phone. Hey, Private, what are you doing? We've got to get you up on Grindr while there's still time. I don't think I'm quite ready for more heartbreak right now. Nonsense. We speedrun the heartbreak in this house. Maximum misery, maximum reward. Broken heart, gaping. I'm beginning to think that you're a terrible influence. You're romantic and I appreciate that. But if you're going to find your true love or whatever, you're gonna need to get all that man juice out of your brain and meet a lot of guys. I guess I can't help but build it up in my head, you know? I'm new at this. It always feels like a big deal, like I can't believe it's happening. Well, it's not happening, so it's all a self-fulfilling prophecy. I say retreat. Treat that like you've never said it again. And if you turn out to be wrong, it'll be a pleasant surprise. Get some experience under your belt. Are you telling me to grind? In more ways than one, yes. Against my better judgment, I let Blake install Grindr on my phone and set up a profile for me. After all, I can just not use it, right? The others eventually finish their breakfasts and bid their farewells. Pursuing previous plans, I'm still nursing my mocha, as if not finishing it will fend off the start of the day. My phone vibrates in my pocket. It's a Telegram notification from Hammer. Oh boy. Keith/Marrow, I don't know how you prefer to be addressed. It's not like you're gonna watch this anyway. You can't just slide in since November like that. You're already giving me enough emotional whiplash with this one, too. Like, you're already giving me so much emotional whiplash. I cannot handle it when you start sliding in since November, too. Hey, sorry about last night. Guess I kinda fucked up. I have the urge to ignore him, at least for the day, but I've already opened the message. Curse you, red receipts. That little checkmark means he knows I saw it. Doing alright? Yeah, man. I was looking forward to it, too. But Soju got hands. You know how it is. I really don't. Sure, man. How do I explain this? I've never really been in that kind of situation before. It's not really what we're talking about, but I can't help but force it in what I'm really thinking about. Like what? Well, you're married. Bro, don't worry, we're open, it's cool. Yeah, he told me. No, I get it. Not everyone is used to it. I mean, no judgment or anything. No, I should have talked about it. I kinda thought I did. I don't know. I was drunk. Just please, no, I wasn't trying to keep it a secret or anything. Is it even his fault, really? I barely know this dude. I made him up in my mind. I swallowed the lump in my throat. It's cool. It's just how we roll. A lot of couples are like that, actually. If you haven't heard. I just like to have fun at these, and I guess I don't really think about it anymore. I remember his weight on me, how his arms made me feel safe. I need to change the subject before I do something stupid. Dude, it's cool. Cool. So, yes, Disney World, huh? Oh. Yeah. Are you wearing your battle jacket in there, or did it spontaneously combust? Stop! It's so embarrassing. It's funny. Kinda undercuts your whole free trade anarchist SJW thing. I know! We're not exactly a matching set. But we meet people where they are. And I love him so much. Good for fucking you. Wow, okay. Calm down. Calm down. Got a great dick, too. Honestly, you should have given it a shot. Huh. Wild. I appreciate the blessing, I guess. But I don't think I want my first to me some stranger that just walked in 30 seconds ago. I was gonna be your first? God, I'm flattered, but I'm sorry? Whoa, we were on different planets last night. Damn. It's fine. I just don't really know what I'm doing. I probably fuck it up every timeline. Shit. Oh my gosh, okay, so like, just gonna say, editing is a funny thing. I'm recording this next, like, what, 10 minutes? After like 5 hours. Shit's weird. Where the hell were we? Also, I noticed they have like a Gmail going on or something. Also, bro, it's the morning. Charge your phone. Damn, now I feel bad. If I wasn't in hell right now, I swear I'd be a pup seeking missile. I don't need pity. I'll be okay. No, really. If we're both back next year, I'll make it up to you. Like 4 to 5 times. I'm blushing, god damn it. I don't know what the fuck to do with that. I don't know how to feel about any of this. I'm trying to figure out any of sex and relationship stuff, and he's so far beyond me, it's like we don't even speak the same language anymore. Knowing that I can't even try to keep him is fucking me up. I was never going to even get the chance to try, but if this conversation were happening in person, I know that I'd cave immediately anyway. He would be in me, right? It's a date. Welp. A year is a long time. Maybe I'll be a different person by then. Fucking hell, tell me about it. 6 months ago, I was just this fucking sad, miserable dude. Even 6 months ago. Fuck, hang on. How long ago was this shit? One, two, three. No, yeah, about 6-7 months ago. I didn't even have a fucking YouTube channel. Fuck. Maybe we could be friends someday. Hot friends. I just need some distance to reset from this headspace that I've been in, right? Let's go out there and have a character arc. My phone suddenly lets out a 3-note chime that it has never made before. Oh no, I already forgot about Grindr. I open it to see some very feminine hips with a hand shoved down there. You host? I very nearly throw my phone across the room. Who is that? Who is that? What do they want? There wasn't so much as a, hey, nice to meet you. Nope, I don't like this feeling. I've been anonymously propositioned exactly once, and it's already stressing me out. God, fucking tell me about it. I have a story, and I feel like only a few people on the GPG Discord will know, and I don't think I can tell it here. But I had an interesting experience on Grindr that didn't even involve me meeting. But all I will say is, for those of you that might hear this and be like, wait, is he talking about? Yes, it was the story about the dwarf that hit on me. I uninstalled the app. No, I've had enough. No more stressful drama, no more getting arrested. I'm just gonna have a normal day today. Pursuing my new objective with determination, I finally opened the convention schedule for the first time. Apparently fursuit dance competitions exist. Yes, they do! I will now play a clip. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Wild experience watching the most diverse group of people I've ever seen sweating their Schrodinger's balls off in order to tell a story with their bodies in 2 minutes on stage. The suit is already art. What sort of mad them puts on sweat to death suit and decides to compete in a sport? This is also an acceptable social context in which I get to stare at a fursuiter for a really long time. And I'm taken aback, once again, by just how different they all are. There are people with extra arms, bellies that inflate. There's always someone who has invested a lot of time, or money, or both, to realize a vision that I'd never even think of in the first place. I don't really get what the judges care about. They keep using terms like animation and punctuate and use the stage. Aren't they all using the stage? Anyway, by the end of the 2 hours, I'm fully invested. It's so obvious who should win, so when the guy doesn't even place, I'm downright indignant. Justice for Jamage? Or Jamage? I scroll through Telegram messaging a few friends who I think are here and to ask if they saw the show. That's what my message actually says, anyway. In reality, I'm trying to touch base with anyone that might want to hang out. Time ticks by and I get no responses. Weird. They all seemed so excited to meet a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure a couple of them were even flirting with me, so where are they now? I wander the convention space for an hour, trying not to check my phone, but constantly checking my phone to find that there had still been no response. Me at work! Holy shit! I cannot tell you how much time I spend at work just quietly ducking my head down and glancing at my phone to check, like, if anybody's fucking talk to me because I work overnight and shit. Working overnight is a special kind of hell. I'm starting to get really down on myself when I run into Osgood. He ends up dragging me to a panel, which sounds like what you'd call something that is really, really boring, but I realize that I haven't spent much time with him yet. I have to admit to myself, with some guilt, that he hasn't really been a priority. I'm not sure what a panel is usually like, but in this one, a red panda and an apron has brought in some old arcade cabinets to talk about. When you're dealing with furries, even something that's fairly mundane still sounds like a sentence that has never been spoken before. You know, that's actually, I guess this is where we'll have to stop the episode, but really quickly, I actually really do, that's one of the things I really do want to go to a FurCon. That's why I was really sad that I missed out on the last Furvana that's up here in the Pacific Northwest. And it's because the owners of Slightly Furry were gonna be there and talk about it, and it's like, oh man, that would have been so cool. If you watch all my videos, you probably know by this point that I had a very positive experience at the Slightly Furry, and I highly recommend anybody who, you know, who is in the Seattle area, go there, go say hi. They have weekly events, and it's cool. Like, yeah. I want to go to a convention one of these days, and I'm hoping. I'm hoping at some point when the world slowly, the fires get put out and we start to rebuild from what smoldering remains are there, that I can go one day. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good night, guys.